Okay, so this is the Asian bean right here, and it's deer proof if you get it past a certain. Let me go ahead and get this. Okay, this is the Asian bean. Let me go ahead and turn that on. Okay, I got this set on ounces. Okay, 1 pound, 2 ounces. See that? And I get that about every 3 days with a not well maintained trellis. But it's deer proof, and you're never gonna find them all. I mean, look, I just missed some right here. You just use your fingernails right there and clip them off like that. Let that one go to seed since I missed it. But this is a reliable producer. And how do you deer proof it? What I've noticed is last year I tried growing this. Oh look, I missed these right here too. There's so many in here. You can't find them all. That's not thick enough. Good producer right here. About every 3 days you get about a pound to a pound and a half. And I'm not watering this all the time. And I missed these and I'm letting them go to seed. And you get a lot of seeds. There's about 12 per pod. So so you have a match set. Like if this were to grow out, you'd have 24. Like right here, I'd get like 24, which is enough to create a 30-foot trellis, which is what this is. The ones you miss, oh look, I missed this one. But the ones you miss, you just let dry up and go to seed. So you always have an abundance. This is a reliable producer, and it'll produce all the way up until the first frost. Oh, I missed that one. And you're not gonna find them all. There's so many. I get about a pound, 1 pound to a pound and a half every 3 days, depending on how much I water. And I just watered, so the soil's moist. But oh look, I missed that one too. So that's just 1 pound, 2 ounces right here. I'll go ahead and put that on there. 4 ounces right there. 1 pound, 4 ounces. So there's 16 ounces to a pound. Now the way to keep the way they make the Asian bean deer resistant is at the very initial stages when it's starting to come up, the deer will eat it. But if you could keep the deer off of it to where it gets about 5 feet high, then it'll pass. The deer won't look at it anymore. Maybe there's something about the leaves that it just doesn't like it. But the deer come here all the time, and they're constantly eating these sweet potatoes right here. See that? So all the ones I miss, I'm letting go to seed. And look how much seeds this thing's producing. And I'll have this all the way up till December, until the first frost. Oh, I missed that one. Gonna go ahead and pluck it and get all the ones you could get. Don't worry about trying to create seeds, because you're not gonna find them all. There's about 2 ounces over there that just missed me. See, here's how it's drying up, going to seed. And the way this works is, look, there's another one hidden in there. The way this works is the more you pick, the more it produces. So it's always producing flowers. And see, like there's a flower right there. Here's another one starting. And you want to pinch it off the end, but not all the way. Look, there's another one over there that I missed. See that right here? This is a really reliable producer. And they always produce in pairs. So you get about about a pound and a half every 3 days on just a 30-foot trellis. And this trellis is not well maintained. I'm gonna let those go to seed. See more flowers. You want to constantly pick these because if you slow down, then they're gonna stop producing. This one's good. See, this is my second pass, and I'm gonna let that get thicker. See right there? But I went ahead and mixed wildflowers in this time around. I don't know if that had any effect. But so from about June all the way through December, you know, you'll get a pound. Oh, look, I missed another one right here. You'll get a pound every 2 to 3 days. I'll wait every 3 days to pick. But yeah, steady producer. And the idea is you got to make this thing, you got to let it get about 5 feet tall, protect it from the deer until it gets about 5 feet tall, and you'll have a steady supply of green material all the way through December. Now I'm going to probably freeze all this stuff, cut it up and freeze it. Okay. Yeah, so mix it in with wildflowers. That way it kind of look cool. The wildflowers will kind of fill the gap in, because they like to bunch up at the top. Let me show you. They like to bunch up at the top, so if you have wildflowers on the bottom, it'll fill the whole thing up, the whole creative wall. Oh look, there's another one I missed right there. After a while you get used to finding them. Got away from me, but there's one right there. Oh, and there's one back there. See that? Oh, you can't, it's hard to find them all. So the ones that the ones that are past the harvesting stage, I'm letting it turn to seed. And I've got thousands of seeds, thousands. All right, Asian bean. You got to figure out how to get a hold of the plant seed. Reliable producer. Oh, and let me show you the onion harvest over here. I'm storing these onions. These onions are being stored just in plain old dirt. See that? Oh, that one went. Oh, that one's ready to plant. Just got to go through. Oh, here's another one ready to plant. So all these onions are trying to grow now. So I'm gonna just plant them. But you know, they're solid. Got them all buried in here. So you don't have to store these in a root cellar or anything like that. Just store them in the ground. And the ones that are starting to sprout, just plant them. All right. Asian bean, can't go wrong with that one. Just gotta make it past the deer feeding stage, which is they gotta grow up to about 4 or 5 feet, and then the deer won't touch them. They'll eat everything. They'll eat your sweet potatoes, but they won't touch the bean plant, the Asian bean. All right, see y'all later. I gotta plant these. Notice I planted these last week in here. Real simple, just very fast. And then they'll get green pretty quick. There you go. So you have you'll have green chives. All right, see y'all later.